I got the chance to get to know his mindset in business. In my opinion, one of the greatest business persons right now in America. This guy is amazing. And the leader against the room. Give it up. All the way from Chicago. Give it up.
I would much rather take a person I'm leading and building in sales that is focused on the efforts, the activity, than the talent. If I can have somebody that focuses on the efforts and the activity, that annihilates all the talent anybody else may have in the world of sales. Go and measure up your accountability numbers with what behaviors you want. Is it calls? Is it dropping off packets? Is it, presentations? I don't know what your world sales activity and behavior is. Measure that. If you've got questions, comments, thoughts, comment on the bottom. If you haven't subbed to the channel yet, I don't have my pillow with me, but we'll use this. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel and click the alert button to be part of the notification squad. All right? Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Man, Mario's trying to be like you with your hairstyle. You got the same thing going on.
Really?
Did you see if you would have saw how they interacted just a minute ago, saying hello to each other?
It was like
you would have thought it was like star-crossed lovers.
That RV. Hey, but we have to talk, by the way. Honestly, like we're gonna go eat right now. Okay. We're not gonna talk. I can't talk about some of this stuff. Okay. But I want to talk to you guys about what I have in mind.
Okay.
On initiative for June, what to do? Do we spend that money? Do we not spend the money? Will it pull? Like we have to make some decisions.
Okay.
That's what we have to do. Because it could be a Saturday morning announcement. We'll leave it.
Bombshell announcement.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Music. We just want to go to Cuba, right?
Yeah.
We got to go to Cuba.
We got to.
Company contest?
Inject some capitalism in Cuba.
We should import
They'll turn you around on the plane before you get there.
He never had plans of being an entrepreneur. That's what makes the story good. He was just going to college to be a regular guy.
Yeah. Wow.
By the way, the vlog is...
No. High school. Yeah, in college.
Oh, he's still in high school.
He's 18.
So he was coming out of high school. He starts becoming an entrepreneur.
No, Pat, he's still in high school.
I understand.
Sheena and I having power lunch with Patrick Bet-David, CEO, founder of PHP Agency and host of Valuetainment, over some Cuban food along with some of our good friends, Rodolfo and Ceci Vargas. Could you imagine the cash flow and net worth sitting at this table right now? While at lunch, Patrick is dropping some thoughts and ideas he has for our upcoming convention, annual convention in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace on how to honor the top performers. Now in the past, he's surprised us with exotic cars, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, McLarens, etc. He's taken us to a million-point base shop retreat at Ohika Castle. And he's taken us on an $85 million private jet with a $35,000 a night suite. I mean, if you weren't stepping up your business right now and you weren't planning to be one of the top people in the company, you better be waking up right now and take your business seriously today, or you're gonna be missing out.
Ceci, we're at Cuba, what's this place called?
Havana Cafe.
Cuban cuisine. Havana's Cafe. I'm gonna send you the address.
Oh, yay!
Bye-bye.
There.
TGA,
Mexicans make babies. He's not even waiting. Alejandro's like, next.
He is, like, he
You will feel part of the family by the end of tonight. You'll see. You see, that's the thing.
Now that's what I consider a power lunch. Coming to an event like this is like seeing my former United States Marines in service. We may not have seen each other in a year, 5 years, 10 years, but when we get back together, man, it's like brotherhood all over again, like we hadn't missed a step. Why? Because we're going through the same fire and fight every day.
We're all here together. We got some new staff here. We got a new hotel here. Can we just come together and let everybody know what PHP is all about?
So what I love about PHP is that they put a leader's bulletin, a capitalistic type of culture, to get your recognition and some of the accolades you receive as an entrepreneur. And one of those categories that we're competing heavily with inside the company is building your own local agency. And that deals with recruiting. It deals with attracting new people to the opportunity of becoming an insurance agent, becoming a person that is going to build an agency. And in years past, the last couple of years, we've been #1 in that category. We've coached and fought and mentored alongside Rodolfo and Ceci Vargas, and guess what? They're #1. And I'm very proud of them because they've taken what we've learned and how we shared ideas, and they're doing something about it. They're responding. And so I have two feelings. Number one, I'm disappointed that we're not #1. But at the same time, too, I'm very happy that our good friends Rodolfo and Ceci Vargas are #1. And who better to compete with some of your best friends in business? That doesn't mean I'm satisfied. I'm always looking for #1, but it's good to know that sometimes every champion sometimes has a little setback, and it's about having these moments either drive you or they define you. I choose it for it to define me and drive me in a much more positive direction.
So listen,
Now every champion sometimes has to take it in the gut once in a while, and we're taking this opportunity to go from #2 back to #1 rightfully, because that's where we feel we belong. And it's not to say we're competing against Rodolfo and Ceci Vargas, we're competing against history. So it's game on, baby. Secret MD meeting. I mean, we're only talking about who's going to be our next guest speaker for our August convention at Caesar's Palace. Let's just say we reached out to most recent former past president of the United States. You know, I recall my time in the Marine Corps, and I feel the same way right now about in business, that you want me in your corner. You want me to coach you. You want me to help you. Why? Because I've been there, done that, will continue to do that. I'm in the trenches with you. And there's three things really that come to my mind. Because when I was growing up, I always thought that rich people were jerks. I always thought that rich people were the absolute worst people to be around, and it's my job to reframe the people that are successful and wealthy and making money, because I want them to be approachable, at least in my context. Because I want people to be able to approach us and say, listen, can I take a picture? Can I ask you a couple questions? Why? Because chances are that 1, 2, 3 different questions they may ask me may inspire in them a new level of greatness that they may never ever experience anywhere else. Because in an environment, we want to be approachable. In our environment, you're safe. In our environment, we want you to grow. So I want you guys to know that this area that we're about to train on here in this moment is, in my opinion, I could be wrong about this, but in my personal opinion, this is really ultimately the only category of business that you can actually ultimately control. that you can ultimately what? Control. Because your team, sometimes can you control your team? No. Do they work for you? No. This is a volunteer army. People are here not because they need to be, because they want to be. Right, so one of the things that we can slip into very quickly, especially when building a team or organization, is slipping into management. Like our employee mentality kicks in really very well, and we slip into managing people versus what? Leading people. So what is it? What keeps people from advancing as an entrepreneur? It's basic skills and fundamentals. Once those basic skills and fundamentals are taught and learned and they're practiced, confidence starts increasing. Confidence starts increasing. Action takes place, results can happen. And that's what we just helped here at PHP University.
This guy, I just want to bask in the ambience of this greatness that's here. It's so wonderful. I mean, it's an amazing guy. I'm telling you, you only knew.
What's your contribution to the team? Are you going to start? Right?
Yes.
Okay. You got to draft new starters. So you're going to draft new people to the team that are going to be full-time right away. You're going to draft some people to the team that's going to be part-time. And you're going to draft some people that are going to be all the time. You got to keep going. I didn't stop going wide.
We're going to produce more $1 million per month earners in the industry than any other company in our marketplace. I'll say it one more time to you. We will produce more $1 million per month earners in this industry than any other company in our marketplace.